Hi everybody, it is Tuesday morning and I am in my office getting ready. Say hi, Callie. She's gotta be in every video. I am getting ready to do a couple of back-to-back coaching calls and I had a few minutes to spare, so I thought I would go ahead and start a video today. I'm gonna be sharing with you all of my meals throughout the day today on a low-carb, keto, carnivore, meat-based diet. Right now for the month of September, I actually started the challenge 2 weeks before September 1st. So I've actually been doing this now for 5 weeks or so. I have to be honest, I am ready to go back to Ketovore. I am missing a little bit of onions, a little bit of pickles, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of cucumbers. I'm missing those things. Although I don't eat a lot of those things, I use them as garnishes to a lot of my foods, and I am missing them. When I first started eating this way 3 years ago, I was doing keto, just the regular keto, staying around 20 or 30 carbs a day, and it has slowly evolved over time. My carbs have gone down lower and lower as I've gone through my journey. And so I really wanted to do a long stretch of carnivore just to see how my body would respond, if it would do anything differently than eating a ketovore diet. Now, what ketovore is, it's somewhere between keto and carnivore. I have found that my body responds and thrives on a very, very low carb diet, around 10 or so carbs a day. So I have been feeling amazing since I've been doing that around 10 or maybe sometimes 15 carbs a day. But I wanted to see how my body would respond to carnivore, all animal-based products. And honestly, I haven't had any kind of big change. I still feel incredible. I'm still losing some inches and pounds here and there. Nothing seems to have changed metabolically or physically as far as the way I feel, anything like that. I still have the same energy. I still feel no joint pain. I'm still feeling really great. I have decided, I gave this a try for 6 weeks. I'm going to finish it out because I am a type of person, once I start something, I finish it out. And so September 30th will be my last day of carnivore, and then I'm going to start adding my little bit of vegetables back in. Every once in a while, I might have a couple of strawberries or a couple of raspberries or something like that, and I am missing all of that. I will be going back to that, just that little more variety in foods, and so that's where it's at right now. I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm eating today. I'm having coffee right now, and let me tell you, I just became an affiliate for Purity Coffee, and this is not the one that I haven't tried this one yet. They sent me a light medium roast, and they also sent me a dark roast. And we have been drinking the dark roast, which is a green bag. The dark roast is amazing. It's so smooth tasting, and their coffee is very clean, processed in a way where there's no chemicals, and it's mold free and toxin free and all of that. At the top of my page, I have a place where all of my discount links are. I have, instead of having a whole long list in my description of all the different things I'm an affiliate for, I have one link now. So you can click on that link, it'll open up all of the places that I have discount codes and links and all that for. You can find the Purity Coffee in there. You can get a discount if you use my code and my link, and you can read all the information on their site about their coffee. We are really loving it, and so that's what I'm having right now. In other news, the Women's World magazine, if you have not heard, is out, and the article that I am in, I believe, is on page 24. It's finally out, and this was the outfit that was chosen. If you followed me back a couple of months ago when I was going through this whole frenzy of trying to figure out what to wear. And it was just a really crazy time trying to figure out the right thing to wear, and ended up wearing that dress. So I've had a couple people say that there was a lot of quotes in there from Dr. Berry more than anything else. I didn't know what they were going to put in the article besides what they talked to me about. They had a bunch of questions for me and I answered them, and then they take those answers and they write their article. They ended up adding a little bit more to the article than what they had questioned me about. They have my information in there, and then they put some stuff about the carnivore diet that they looked up themselves and added in there. Then down here at the bottom, they did put my YouTube and Instagram information. So that to me is worth it all, just being able to get the information out there. Only one person reads this article, goes to my information or Dr. Berry's or anybody else, and finds help, a way to improve their health and their lifestyle, then this whole thing was worth it if it's just one person. And I really truly mean that. The only thing that I think that would have been a lot better is if they would have took this area right here and put some of my recipes in here. These are not my recipes. They just took what recipes that they found on the web, I guess, and put in there. That would have been so much better if they would have put some of those in there. But other than that, I'm very happy with how it came out. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I have a phone call to do. Back in a little bit, I do have to run to town and get some groceries. So I may include a little grocery haul in this video. I'll see you soon. We are getting ready to go to town, me and Sapphira. She likes to go to town with me. She loves going for rides in the car. But I wanted to show you what I have with me to drink right now. I have a thermos of chocolate Element. And the way I make it is I take hot water and I put in, today I use the chocolate, just the normal chocolate. There is a chocolate medley that Element has with different flavors. They're amazing. You want to try them all. And I mix it in, and then I put in some heavy cream with it, a little splash of heavy cream. It's really decadent with the heavy cream. And I make like a hot chocolate. It is raining today. It's just one of those dreary days, and this is perfect for something like that. Element is a great tasting, very clean ingredient electrolyte drink mix. It has a science-backed ratio of sodium, magnesium, and potassium. Everything you need when you are on a low-carb diet. Element has been so gracious to offer my viewers a free gift with purchase when you click on the link that is right here on the screen at drinkelement.com/low-carb revelation. The link will be at the top of my description under my video. You can click on that link, take it right over to Element's website, make a purchase of anything on the website. I recommend getting some chocolate, and Element will send you a free sample pack with your order, and it will have 8 different flavors, little packets like this, so that you can sample all the different flavors. There's some fruity flavors, there's some spicy flavors, and there are some really savory flavors. So I'm going to be running my errands while I'm sipping on my electrolytes. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video. So I am back from Aldi. It is 2 o'clock, and I'm going to show you what I got. I didn't get that many things, and there's nothing really exciting. It's just some of the basics that I needed, but I'm going to go ahead and show you anyways. All right, so bacon. I like this bacon at Aldi. It's pretty clean in ingredients, and there's no sugar, which is really important when you are looking to find bacon. A couple of cartons of heavy cream. I got some marinara. I stocked up on marinara. We use this a lot in the winter times. I use this in soups. I use this in lasagna. You know, it's getting to be that kind of weather when you want the comfort foods, and Rao's is delicious. But I will tell you that Rao's is getting outrageous in prices. This used to be just over $2, and now it's $3.50. So this is even getting more expensive. But Rao's is double the price of this. And this is pretty comparable to Rao's. It's got 8 grams of carbs per serving. Rao's has 6. It is pretty clean in ingredients. And so I just picked up this because of price, and it's good. And I needed some split chicken breast. I also needed some spices. So I brought all of my spices from my other house up here, ended up going through all of my spices, and eliminating some and putting some together. I had so many different kinds of spices, but I was almost out of onion powder. So I bought a couple of those, and I was almost out of garlic powder, and they only had one bottle of garlic powder, and it was this kind. And then I got chili powder for my chili that I make once the weather starts turning as well. Then I got some Egg Life wraps and some cream cheese. That's my little haul. Not a whole lot, but very important ingredients. Some things that I've been needing. All right, I'll be back. I'm getting ready to make some cottage cheese flatbread. This is a viral recipe. I did not come up with this recipe, but I really do enjoy this recipe. And it's just basically cottage cheese, eggs, and whatever seasonings that you want to use. And today I'm gonna be using some Italian seasoning and some garlic salt from Redmond's. I have found that these little pans right here, these are a 9-inch by 6-inch pan. These are perfect size for making a wrap, in my opinion. The big cookie sheets make them so big and you have to end up cutting them. And so this is like a perfect size. So I have parchment paper that I have cut to fit in here, and I have 3 of them that I'm going to be filling. You just take some cottage cheese. I like full fat cottage cheese. You can use full fat, you can use low fat, whatever you want. And I'm gonna put 1 cup of cottage cheese into this measuring cup. And that's a cup. I'm gonna put this into the blender. I'm gonna crack 2 eggs into this. I'm gonna put about a half a teaspoon of the Italian seasoning in here. And same thing with the garlic salt, half teaspoon. You could put more if you want. You don't have to put any seasoning in this if you want. That's the beauty of it. Go ahead and blend this on high. All right. It is a nice creamy consistency. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of this into each one of these. Just spread it out. Nice thin layer. You are making this on a big baking sheet. It is suggested that you bake it for 40 minutes, but these are nice and thin. I like mine a thinner consistency. If you want it a little bit thicker, your time in the oven is gonna be a little bit longer. These cook in the oven like this size and consistency, about 20 to 25 minutes at 350 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven, and when they are done, I'll be back to show you what they look like. So I'm getting ready to make some breakfast, and my wraps are in the oven. They are almost done. They only have a couple minutes left, and I'm gonna make a breakfast wrap. And so I'm gonna show you, I am browning up some chorizo. This is the brand that I like. I get it from Sam's Club. It is Supremo, and it's pretty clean in ingredients. And I just have 1 tube of that I am browning up right now. Let me fix you where you can see. That would be helpful, right? So I am just browning up 1 tube. This is what the tube is. And my cottage cheese wraps are done. So I'm gonna pull those out of the oven real quick. Ooh. All right, see that? And you gotta let them cool before you peel them off of the paper back here. And let's bring you close again. So I am browning up this chorizo, and I'm only going to use half of this amount. So once it's cooked, I'm going to take some of it out and put it in a bowl, about half of it. And then Ed can use it if he wants, or we can use it for another time. Turn my heat down because it's really hot. I have 3 eggs that I've whisked up. I'm gonna pour that right over the chorizo. I'm gonna add some salt. And I'm just going to do a scramble with this. And just making sure you can see. Once the eggs are halfway scrambled, I have some Colby Jack cheese here that I pre-shredded. I'm just gonna put just a little bit. And I'm gonna finish scrambling this up. All right, I'm gonna meet you over there to assemble these together. This is one of my wraps. So you just peel off the parchment paper from the wrap. See if you can see that. It does help if you grease the parchment a little bit with some cooking spray, but I forgot to do that. So I'm going to have to work at getting this off, but that's all right. It's okay. It's all gonna be all right. Sometimes when I'm videoing, I skip steps because I'm just in thought. All right, here is my wrap. Like I said, I like mine to be on the thinner side. If you want them to be thicker, they are a little sturdier when they're thicker, but I just like it thinner. I'll be right. I have my chorizo and eggs on the wrap, a little bit of sour cream. I'm gonna wrap this baby up. That is my breakfast cottage cheese wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. It's spilling out the sides. That's delicious. A little messy. I'll see you all later on. Just wanted to insert this quick little note. If you're gonna be using the wraps for something heavy, like the chorizo and the sour cream, I recommend dividing the cottage cheese mixture between 2 of the small pans, not 3. They were a little bit thin to hold everything together, and I actually had a second one, and I had to eat it with a fork. So if you wanna use it for something heavy and you want them to be sturdy, you want to make them a little bit thicker. I do love them on the thin side, but for the sturdiness, I recommend dividing it between 2 of the small pans. You can make them in I think it's a 9x12 baking sheet. Might be wrong on that, but you can make them in that and then just cut them in half. You can do it that way too. So delicious though. See you soon. All right, it is 20 to 5 and we are hungry. And Ed had a suggestion that we go out for dinner, and I'm like, okay. So we are going to a place in not too far from us. It's about 30 miles away. It is a wine bar, actually. We don't drink, but they have great steaks there. They sell dry aged steaks. And the last time we went, I had a dry aged ribeye, and it was a little bit overcooked. So today, I want to make sure that it's not overcooked, and I'm going to order it medium rare. I've been kind of apprehensive at restaurants saying I want a medium rare steak because I don't want it to be too undercooked, but Usually when I say medium, it's too overcooked. So I'm gonna go for it today.
Go for it.
Yeah, so we are on the way there, and when we get there, I will show you what we're having for dinner. All right, so we just found out that
Change your plans.
the restaurant that we are going to, the only night that is closed is Tuesday, and today is Tuesday. So
Next.
yeah, so we are going to find somewhere else. I do seem to remember another steakhouse down in the way that we're going. So definitely wanting some kind of steak or burger or something. So
Beef.
yeah, beef. We're going to try that and see if that works out. And we'll keep you posted.
I'm feeling seafoodish.
Okay. I'm not.
We'll see.
I never feel seafoodish. But yeah, we'll see. All right.
Strike
so
two.
The Northwood Steakhouse closed as well. Guess it's something about Tuesdays around here. This is kind of a touristy area where we're at. And so people are here on the weekends and, you know, all that. So we don't know what we're going to do.
We're desperate.
Yeah, it might not be steak for dinner. So,
Well, we got a good Mexican around the corner we can go to if it all else
but
fails.
I didn't bring my Egg Life wraps or my Carnivore crisps. I usually use that to have with the salsa. I mean, I could survive without the Egg Life wraps, but we may have to get some Mexican. So we're driving. It's raining.
Willy-nilly.
We don't know what's going to happen yet.
I love it. I like it. She don't.
I know.
She wants to know every detail.
So,
It's okay.
all right. Oh, there's a Route 23 barbecue. I think we went in there before, didn't we? Oh, they're closed too. So,
Plan 4.
we just stopped into a furniture store actually to look at some furniture. And we just looked.
Just looked.
We always say we're just going to look. We went in and we looked around and we ended up just leaving. Seen some things that we liked. We're thinking of replacing our living room furniture, but we were able to just leave. Got some ideas.
Found something we kind of like, but 5 to 7 week wait for it.
Yeah. So
next.
the long story short, the salesman recommended this place called the Asable Inn. Said they have great fish and stuff, and Ed was saying he wanted some fish. So we are driving down. We've never been there before. I don't even remember seeing it. So we're gonna go see if we can find it, and then we'll let you know.
Strike 5.
We're a long ways from home. We drove.
We're heading back. It's okay.
We drove way down.
20 miles.
We found that's a long ways. We found no restaurants open the whole way we drove down. All the parking lots are empty.
We did find the Asabo Inn, but it's closed.
It looks like a nice place. It's a nice big place, and they have like outdoor seating and everything, but they're closed today.
And it's raining.
So we are driving back to where we know there is a couple of restaurants. There's a Mexican restaurant that we like to go to, but we just had that like a few days ago. And if there is this restaurant that we are thinking of kind of across the street, if it's open, we're gonna try there. And I think they may be open. Who knows?
We'll see.
We'll see. It's called Jack's with 2 S's. So we're gonna go try that and see if that is open. And that is in downtown Tawas on Main Street. And so we shall see. It's 6:15 and I'm really hungry. There was a McDonald's back there and a Burger King, and I said maybe we're gonna have to get some burger patties. I don't know. So interesting night. We shall see.
Gotta go with the flow.
Yeah, this just goes to show you that sometimes
Up here being rural,
things don't go as planned, and we'll figure it out. So we'll let you all know. All right, so guess what? It's open. So hopefully we can go in here and find something good to eat. All right, so you can see here they have some nice outdoor seating, but it's raining. So we are gonna go inside. All right, so we are in this place. I don't want to talk very long because there's music playing, but I'm gonna post a picture of what I ordered. I ordered wings, traditional wings, and ranch dressing. So that's what I'm getting. Ed got some cod. He's got some cod coming in, some salad. So, all right. So we ate. It's 7:15. We're headed back home. Still raining. We were both saying we should have went to the Mexican place across the street, but it was good. You know, just some fried wings. You know, you can't really mess that up. So they had a ribeye steak on the menu, 10-ounce ribeye, and it was $28.
Man, you go get a tomahawk for that.
I'm telling you what, it's cheaper to eat at home. It really is. I mean, I know it's nice to get out, but man, you can control your ingredients. You can keep the cost down, and you know, it's just all around better. But
like I had the fish and it was good. It was all fine and well, but it's like she's right. Home cooking's way better. It's just way better. But I guess it's the entertainment value of being able to go somewhere else.
You just want to get out, But yeah, it's getting ridiculous how pricey it is to just go out, two people out to restaurant, you know. And I really wanted a steak tonight, and I had steak at home in the freezer.
Big giant ribeyes.
Yeah, but it was like, okay, let's go out, let's get dressed up a little bit and go out and have some fun.
She looks good too.
And you know, I wanted that steak, but man, I was looking at that, I'm like, $30. No, I'm not gonna do it. It wasn't like dry. I probably would have paid that for the dry aged steak that we were going, you know, to get at the other place, because it's the steaks are real thick, and you know, it's just a little better cuts of steak and that. And so
you would have been highly disappointed if you would have got that steak there.
Yeah,
I just know it.
Yeah, because it wasn't. The food is mediocre there. So, but anyways, that is how our night went. We still had a good time, and we're headed back home. We were gonna stop and get a coffee. There's a little coffee place right by there that has like espresso in that, and they were closed. So it's like, okay, let's just go home. So we're headed there now. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video for tonight. So I hope you all enjoyed it and our little adventure going around trying to find something to eat. But anyways, it worked out. So, was you gonna say something? All right, we're gonna go ahead and go, and I'll see you next time. Make sure you do the thumbs up. I almost forgot that part.
Don't forget to share.
Subscribe, like, share.
Go buy Paulo's magazine.
Get the word out.
Newsstand near you.
All right, see you all soon. God bless.